Hello everyone, welcome back to Invisible Inc. Remember last episode we did an executive terminals in plastic, right? And we loaded up this as a thing to go to next. Still seems reasonable. I have 1,600 bucks. It might be nice to have more. So I think we were talking about like hitting a financial suite, then the nanofab. Ah, that would be too far. I can't do that. I see. So if I want to hit 3 missions, I have to hit them in this order, which means I won't have the money from the Chief Financial Suite to go shopping with. Fair enough. Monster is yet again selling a Buster chip. Like, I don't think he knows how to sell anything else. We have the space for 2 augments. Let's reorganize everyone's stuff. Don't need all these charge packs, presumably. Where's this other server? And Shalem never did end up using one. So, I don't know, we seem to, I mean, even if I sell 2, I still own 2 more. So let's just get rid of these so I have more money to spend at the shop. And who needs the cloak? Maybe Nika has the flash grenade. I mean, if anyone, it's sort of Draco who, like, arguably needs it because he doesn't have much of an escape button, but actually, I don't think he even really needs to carry a charge pack. Let's get rid of that. I mean, he's our most able agent. He can do anything, and he's got a stim. Like, his average output is high, but his spiky, like, combat output is sort of low. He's just got this thermal disruptor too, which is okay, but can't get him out of a bind, whereas, like, Olivia has 2 ways out, right? Nika has a way out. Shalem has a gun. I mean, okay, I guess it only, has 1 armor piercing, but it's 1 armor piercing and it removes threats indefinitely, and he can recharge it to use it multiple times, multiple turns in a row. So I think we actually give Draco this, believe it or not. Stack him up a bit. Alright. Good tip. There are people who do no peeking runs. That sounds extremely hard to me. But I imagine there are techniques to work around it that I'm just not aware of. Let's just get everyone out of view so that we can open this door safely. I think spend AP peeking. Yeah, Olivia should be okay.
Did you see that?
Okay. That's the system admin here, or yes? And you. You're just an ordinary guard linked to a psi. Okay. Let's peek and see what we find, or are we gonna spend our... I don't think we're gonna Oracle. Sorry. I don't know. I think we're gonna peek here. Ah, this is all that's over there, is a safe. And it's slow going to get to that safe, huh? Okay. Well, let's Oracle then. No, because then the system admin would come in, right? I think I'd rather save this for a big wisp. We won't have any power this turn anyway, right? It was a little risky, it must be said, to have opened that door, but I didn't think anyone would be, like, standing right at the door looking out. They could have been. It was very close. I just didn't want to spend movement points getting Olivia to cover when, like, probably when it would be better to find out which way to send her first. I don't really want them coming into this room, do I? I'm a little afraid of opening this door is what I'm getting at. Do I have enough cover if they're peeking from both sides? These spaces are safe from both. This is safe from both. That's 3. Is there a 4th? I don't see a 4th. Yeah. Well, if someone tries to come in here, I guess we can always just ambush. Not really, because there's... Alright, I'm gonna have Nika do a weak peek here. And I think this is a safe enough door open. Check for cameras? Yep, cameras it is. Alright. Well, we could Oracle, but I think I'm just gonna Wisp these two. And avoid getting the system admin further into the room. I'll leave Draco back to pick up these guys' money, hopefully. Well, I guess we'll see what the Wisp says first. Okay. So... I'm not sure exactly how they'll be facing, though. It looks like this guy will be facing here, and system admin will be facing here, right? So if I can get to the sysadmin from here, and the other guy from here... So let's plan to get to the other guard first. And either dart all the way around to the system admin, or just count on the sysadmin to catch up with us again later. At any rate, I don't need a parasite here. I do want one here so I can get moving with a lockpick next turn. The other thing I could do, I suppose, would be step here and distract the sysadmin to this square. Then, standing, say, here, I could just grab both of these guys' money easily and also sprint tap them into the room. So let's do that, but with Draco. I still want Olivia on the forefront, though. She does have the tag pistol and the gel injectors. So on the one hand, I want like someone with a better weapon ambushing here. On the other hand, I want Nika as far forward as I can get her. Because someone totally could come through here. I could just give Nika a better weapon this turn. I think that's fair enough. You've got the good one, and I think you may as well. You guys can trade back later. Although, this actually I think is a better thing to do long term, because Livia already has the dart. So... Okay, can't be seen here. Just double checking. Yeah, this is the square I want to draw people to. And neither of them sees this square, and neither does the camera. Oh, I maybe should have put down the servers somewhere safer. Oh well, here they go for one turn anyway. Can't do that. Keep forgetting you can't put them in the same place. It's a reasonable constraint. It makes it more interesting to try to juggle like where you put them. You can't just find one safe spot and put them all down. It means each server that gains you some power per turn requires you to invest something, a new place to protect. Okay, I think we're all set here. Yeah. Heard a guard down
Looking
there.
around. Yeah, nothing here.
You guys got messed up somehow? So I'm not gonna get both of the guards right now. It's annoying. Alright, let's lockpick this. Now the system min is coming down, which is fair enough. I could have delayed that, distract the system min first, but I wasn't sure really if I don't know. I guess I should have thought it through and realized him coming this way would be beneficial. But I can always have him go here. It should be fine. Or no, that's this guy. The system min we can't so easily control. Okay, mistakes were made, maybe? I don't know. If I put this guy over here and then let the system min just walk through, that should be fine.
Did you see that?
You're just staring right at that door, aren't you? Alright, let's get a peek in. Just to see what's going on in there. And then get the heck out. Okay, let's let someone else with more AP peek this door. Actually, they don't have much more. She's just so fast. Well, maybe we can explore more of what we need without having to peek by just scooting along this cover. Yeah, I mean, there still could be someone here, I guess. But now I know, like, how much AP I can spare. Like, I can probably get to this cover after peeking, for example. Great. This is a nice room. It doesn't look very forward progress-y, but it should be productive for at least Olivia to go to. Pop this thing open. And peek doesn't cover that. Oh well. Now, my thinking is hide here so that I can overwatch this guy with the tag pistol and at least get something done this turn. And I'll bring Shalem in as well, I guess. I don't know, maybe we're gonna knock him out. I don't want to, no, that would alert the other guy. And it also makes him happy about, because he's got the brain implant. Okay, so I think we're picking up the servers and running some kind of distraction on these guys. I'm not sure what it is. Actually, maybe just don't distract them at all and end my turn here. The problem is the sysadmin will be staring right at this door, so it'll be a little bit awkward to stay in the room or leave the room. I don't want to stay in because of this guy. I don't want to leave because of this guy watching the door. Draco could ambush. Just take care of the sysadmin now. And stick around back here to eventually open this area up. Ugh, 3? Rude. And if he ambushes, I can keep the servers down, which is very valuable, actually. Yeah, I think we'll take out the sysadmin. I don't think a range of 2 tiles should get this guy's attention. And he can't... This guy will have moved first anyway, so it's fine. The sysadmin literally can't get here until this guy moves, so I'm quite confident of that. And the sysadmin is right by this exit door, which means he'll get out very quickly, which I'm not happy with, but it's fine. Did I overwatch already? Nope, I had not. There's like a little... I don't know, there's indicators down here, right? Never trusted myself to read them properly. If we want to get through this camera quickly, which I do, we're going to have to spend the energy to double lockpick it next turn. Actually, getting through it quickly may not matter, because there's going to be this guard in the way. So let's just put a parasite down on this as well. No, Olivia can handle that. Parasite on this? We're going to want one eventually. Oh, how about the camera? So Draco can start getting in there and cleaning up, and so that we can have better oracles in the future if we ever get a chance to use those again. Sure. Still have enough power to overwatch the tag pistol. Alright, this looks okay. I guess he could have peeked, but it doesn't really matter.
Must be jumpy tonight.
Another guard in that room down there. How long is this guy out? 2 turns? Yeah. You're coming back over here, and then I guess into this room, so I won't be able to keep the servers up for 2 more turns. I will have to move them. But I can leave them down for 1 more. You're going back into that room, which is okay, I guess. I didn't realize I was leaving this door open. I thought 2 agents were going to go in here when I ran through with Olivia, and then that ended up not happening, and I didn't adjust. How much power is that? Just 2? There is a camera there. Okay. Why does this still have 3 firewalls? Didn't it have 3 last turn? Is this guy... Oh, there's not this guy, but someone else. Must be one of those plastic guys who increases firewalls near him. Is that modded or something else? I don't remember. One of those guards. Okay, well I think I'm happy enough to Oracle now. Even if it gets me this. Because either of these cameras would be nice. Anything down here would be nice. Okay, so now we can see what's going on here. You're also linked to a Psi. I don't know which one. Because they're like, there's this guy. And you're linked to a Psi as well. So I think that means there must be 2 Psis. I don't think it's possible for 2 dudes to be linked to a single Psi, but I don't know that, I guess. I really do want to get through this next turn, though, so it doesn't demon me. I mean, you should be leaving, right? So that's fine. I need to move the body. somewhere where this guy won't walk through it. What was the bonus that I got? More AP, I think? This guy goes from like here... I think here. Or maybe he was over here, I don't know. To here. Well, 3, 4, 5.5, 6.5, 8. Yeah, he must have been here. Here to here to here, and then back to here. Does that really work? 1.5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. He only gets to here, so okay, his patrols are not like 100% clear, but point is he goes through here. I don't want to put it here because he'll see it on his way back into this room. I feel like he's actually covering this room very well. This would do, I guess, right? Can't have been AP because 12 is his normal amount, I think. Alright, I didn't notice what he got. Yeah, if I put it here, it's out of sight from every turn. The thing is, the patrols are about to change. So he'll be heading back out of the room soon. Wait, can I get Draco all the way out here? To steal from this guy? I can. As long as someone else comes back in to check in on this stuff a bit. He has a lot more strength than they do. He could move the body just a tiny bit. Yeah, let's actually do that, I think. Oh man. It'd be really nice to bring a pass card out to these folks as well. At least Salem has strength too, for dragging the body. We're just so loaded on items that it's like tough to even pick up the laptop, you know? Or the key card and the laptops, I guess. If I drag the body to here, I have just enough moves. Wait, really? It only cost him... Well, it cost him 2. Yeah, 1 more than it would have cost to just walk. Yes, that makes sense. And he has 2 spare if he gets here, which means he can afford to move the body 1 more space if someone else can move it, but I don't really want that to have to happen. I don't think Shalem necessarily could drag it back here. Yeah, we can't get it to cover if we move it again, so... It's a little bit tricky maneuvering all these items around, but I think that makes sense. Maybe I should have handed off the Medgel to somebody as well? You know what? We don't have to let this guy go back and notice the laptop next turn. We can do a quick sprint toggle into this room. Yes, that's a good idea. You're just leaving. So sprint toggle to like here would be very useful. And I think it would also stop him from getting a new patrol, which I don't know if I actually want. It means he'll go back into this area again, but I think like in a couple turns I'll have gotten plenty of power that I'm willing to pick it up again. It's just like I have all these items and not much carrying capacity, and I want to sell them at the shop to get rid of them. Right, we wanted a parasite here. Now this guy, there's another guard in this area. There must be, because who else was increasing the power, the firewalls on this camera, right? And whoever it is probably is going to recapture the camera as well. So we're going to have to get through here fast. We can do that, I think. With Nika positioned here. Didn't even close that door. Wow, okay. I guess I imagined someone else coming back this turn, but then it ended up not happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I actually want Shalem up here. So we can easily sprint to this square without sprinting down here. Attract only this guard's attention. It might not be so bad to get this guy, but now I have the option of doing it or not. Let's just peek so that I don't forget that there's a camera there. And the sysadmin is just waking up soon. There's not much we can do about it. I guess we could leave Shalem. No, he would be spotted there. But we could leave him here and then sprint tap to there. I could have left Shalem here, and we could have actually pinned this sysadmin. I don't know if we wanted to do that or not. Can't do it anymore because I moved here first. We're not getting this guy tagged, which makes me unhappy. But I don't think there's much I can do about it. We'll just have to remember him. Yeah, this looks like as good as I'm going to do this turn. Now, I probably want to lockpick this, but I want to explore down here before I commit to that. Oh, Draco take the inefficient move so Nika can have an efficient one? She could sprint. We found 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 guards already. And we know there's another one down here, though. So sprinting might get his attention unfavorably. Good. We found some excellent cover. And this doesn't look like the nanofab still. No real idea of where the objective is. I'm just going to hang out here. Very good cover. Gets me a reasonable peek. Yeah, I can't quite get out into there yet. This door is open. So there's a drone going through here. So a drone will enter this room either next turn or soon after. Maybe here is safe enough. Nobody's going to be coming up from here, right? And it's slightly more efficient. Gets me a better view of the area as well. And I can overwatch. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have peeked? I don't know. Can you overwatch twice if you have 1 AP left? I never did figure this out. Okay, so no easy way into this area yet. We don't know if the Siren's coming back. But if he does, he should go over here, right? So we're fairly confident that this square is safe. If I wanted to put, say, Shalem there to go exploring. I think that's good. And then Draco can come back up here. 1, 2, 3. So what if I sprinted to here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 4. We all know the 3, 4, 5 triangle. So this is actually just within his hearing radius. Right. It's a distance of square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is 9 plus 16, which is 25. So this is 5 away. He would hear that. We do not wish for that to occur. Therefore, we sprint to here.
Did you hear that?
And do we want to pin this sysadmin? Maybe. I think it'd be better to let him wake up. Pinning him extends the time that we have before he increases the alarm level, but it means we have to keep babysitting this guy for quite a bit longer. Because next turn he's going to want to come back through this door, and I don't want him to see a sysadmin who's downed. So we're just going to grab the server. And I can't even take this guy's med gel, I just don't have room. We'll pick up this server next turn, and then come in here and start popping that open. Now, we haven't found any reason to not open this. I should have maybe done this sooner in case this was validate or something. I'll take that chance. Just to get Olivia into the action. Chitin is fine. Does it always have a charge pack in it? That would actually be a cool idea, actually, because I don't know. There's now the new items and augments mod has like made charge packs much more likely to be found in general, right? We find so many of them when stealing from guards and safes and stuff. But if there were like a reliable one here that you could gain without having to go to the shop, I don't know, that's kind of cool. Do I want to be sprinting? I feel like I do. I don't really care about this 1 power, although if I get to here, I still have 6.5 moves left. And this is the closest I want to go, because that's the closest this guy won't hear me. And I can spend, like, yeah, I can just pick up this power for free with my giant sprint. My 7 league boots. Yeah. Good work, Olivia. And I could oracle something, but there's no need to do it now. We'll just parasite this, and I could parasite this as well, which is probably a good idea. Yeah. Let's just get started on popping this stuff open. Okay, the guard patrols are changing next turn, which is a little scary. But let's just move on and see what happens. Is that an Omni drone? It is. Okay, we found another guard. Here's the second elite, the second Psi. Okay, well, we still didn't find out whether a second Overwatch would have hit this guy. We've now found all the guards, right? We don't have them all tagged. But we found there's a Psi and a Siren. in this general area. And there's this guy. Yeah, and he's the one who was boosting this firewall. So one thing that is absolutely crucial, well, we actually have so much power. I don't know, I want an Oracle, right? I don't want to spend my power on Wisps when we already have a tag pistol. So let's Oracle first. Fine. Let's see where this guy's headed. Do we know where the drone is going? No, we tagged it before it changed. I mean, we know where it's going this turn, but we don't know its overall plan. We tagged it before the patrols changed. This guy will know where he's actually headed. Over there. Okay. I could try bringing Nika into this room to tag the remaining guards in here. Oh, wait a minute. We do know where the Omni drone is going. Or someone. We know someone's going here. Is that the same color as this guy? Or it looks a little different to me. This looks like kind of whitish, and this looks kind of pale blue. Maybe they're the same. I don't know. But I don't think we know anyone else's path, so really should be the same guy. Next turn he can finish that safe and get out of there. I know there's someone staring right at this door. If I open it, they'll come investigate, which I'm not thrilled about. But I want to know, like, what's going on in this room. In fact, maybe I'm going to wisp all of this after all. This guy's actually standing right here, so he'll detect this as well. Which, oh well.
Did you see that?
Another access switch? Wow. So I don't need to tag this guy this turn with Wisp. I can do it next turn. I know where he's going. He's going right here. But I may as well observe him so it's written on the map. Well, they both want to go here. One of them gets here and the other doesn't, I guess. So, like, in principle, Olivia could get here and tag that guy from here. Sorry, not Olivia, Mika. We could tag that guy. We wouldn't want to walk like this, but a route similar to this would be okay. Or actually, she could just go anywhere in this room in Overwatch. But right now, she's what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could get to here if I drew him up in this direction. Because what I want to do is to get behind where this drone is, right? So I can get exploring the rest of this area. And I don't actually see a way to do that. I can hang out here, and then when the drone passes by, I can pop back in. But that'll be a while. And so if I could, I would like to speed it up. Problem is, this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, he can get to here. 8. I counted wrong last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I attract him up here, he'll stop on this square. Which means the only cover I could have that would be useful, which would be this one. Ah! Is there some way I could... Maybe this is a good time for a ping. Hide here. And then ping him so he goes back to what he wanted to do before. Because this is the only square I can get to that's safe from the drone and lets me continue moving forward next turn. But it would pull this guy to here, meaning I couldn't actually continue moving forward. So, let's observe the drone, see if he's the one going over here, just out of curiosity. He seems to be. It hasn't added a new investigation point. Interest point, that's the word. So... Well, I'm glad I picked this cover instead of this one, by the way. It's much more flexible. I mean, we're basically spending a ping to gain a turn for Nika. Is that good? I think so. We don't really need the ping for anything else, hopefully. So...
Hey, what was that?
Just double checking whether there's some other way I can do this, and I don't think there is. Even if I try... Ah, wait a minute. What if I had someone else toggle this door from the other side? And then hit here. Maybe I don't need the ping then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7.5? It's worth a try. Let's move here. Toggle the door. Well, I'm not sure how safe it is for you to toggle that door. You don't have enough moves to get anywhere good afterward. This is fine. You can toggle the door and then get to here. I think he should turn up sooner, right? Like, oh, he wants to get to exactly the square the drone does, and they'll get conflicted with each other. Yeah, I think he just ends here now or something, right? Here, behind the drone. That doesn't actually help me. So how much moves do you have? 14 point? Must be 0.5, I guess. So that's 1.5, leaving you 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. I mean, I can safely sprint. There are no more guards down here, right? I just want to put this guy somewhere where sprinting won't be sad for me. For example, I think here is fine. Omni drones can't hear, right? They're still drones? Not that it really matters. Yeah, no hearing. Let's just put him right over there. And then we can sprint all the way through into the next room. It would be nice to have the demon database, but if there's another access switch here, I want to make sure I can get my 440 credits. So I want to save up a bunch of power if possible. And we're popping most of the stuff with demons on it regardless, so... We don't have a good way to avoid them. Yeah, I think, well, I mean, okay, we can peek here. We may as well overwatch. There should not be anyone entering your line of sight who's not already tagged, but, you know, why not? Would I like Draco to sprint? I probably would. How far can you hear from here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't even hear this square. You'll get to like here, but no further. But I guess the point is I can't enter this room anyway because these guys investigating, so I don't need to go very far. Let's not worry about sprinting. Oh, he has a disposable cloak. When did he get that? Did I give it to him on purpose at the start of the mission so he wouldn't die? I think I did. I was like, hey, someone needs a cloak. Who should it be? I gave it to Draco. That makes sense. Alright, I think we're set here.
Investigating. Nothing.
Investigating area. Must be imagining things.
Nothing.
We still haven't found that siren who went down here and then like never returned. Oh, this sprint could be exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually they won't hear her if she goes this way. That's fine. Yeah, she can get into this room.
Did you hear that?
Ooh, I was not looking forward to seeing a camera there. How far can he hear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can't hear any of these squares. But he can hear this one. Which means if I want to be safe from him noticing me even out the corner of his eye, I should go here. Or I could just pop this open for the cost of 2 power. I think that's fine. I want to get exploring. Well, I should probably do that before opening this in case it's like fractal or something. Yeah. It's going to take a while to build up the power for that relay station, but I would like to do so still. Okay, the shop. Good. Pretty expensive, I guess. I don't know. Was it good that I found it? Obviously, I'm happier to have found it than not, but this is probably a dead end. Yeah. So both access switches and the relay station are back here, probably. Why are you still here? You definitely should be. You left. I just don't know why it's still showing me the shadow of you. All right, that's exciting. I guess it's fine. Who cares about guard armor? We already KO'd the one guard we want to KO. And I haven't seen any ghost units, so I don't think they're going to be like changing their patrol again. Oh, yeah, definitely leave the door closed. And deploy one server while you can. We're on the move, I think. Alright, so what's going on in here? This guy's still not tagged, which, fair enough. We haven't really had an opportunity to wisp or get Olivia in. So let's just observe him. We're both heading up there, so there's plenty of cover back here. In fact, even here should be okay. Let's actually check out the rest of this room. See if the Siren patrols in here, maybe? He does. Okay, where are you going? Over there, fine. I don't see any new patrol points for them. They're just patrolling. Because they were investigating, but then I distracted them. And so now they're done investigating, but they're going to their new patrol endpoint. They just don't they're not investigating at it like they would have if I hadn't interrupted them. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, that area is exciting. With the Omni drone coming in here, it's gonna be tough to get through, isn't it? I think there might be something in opening this door to distract the Omni drone to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5. I think these two squares would be safe from the Omni drone's scan. Oh, but I have 3 agents. I think, though, being scanned by the Omni drone is not going to be a big deal. As long as I'm standing, like, here. Yeah. Man, this guy is... Where is he going? Do I not have his patrol endpoint? I tagged him, so I should. Don't tell me he's going over here as well. So I just don't want the Omni drone standing right here is all. And I think I can manage that by opening this door.
What the? Did you see that?
And I've made these squares safe now as well. Well, not safe. They'll be scanned by the Omni drone, but I don't really care about that. I'm just gonna, like, put in... I don't have 3 agents in here, I only have 2. Why did I think I had 3? So if an Omni drone scans here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they actually can see the square Shalem is on right now, and then they would turn to face Shalem, which would be a disaster. So instead, let's back up a bit. Just to control where the Omni drone looks when it scans. I could try to stay totally out of its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, I could try to stay here and here and stay totally out of its scan. Actually, why am I not doing that? I guess the idea was in case I'm wrong about how far its scan range is. But I don't think I am. I think it's just a normal 5? I don't know. We'll see. If it scans me and turns to look this way, I'll be unhappy. Draco's moved. Nika's moved. I don't think I want to put down a parasite even for 1. So I think we're done. Seems fine.
Investigating.
And let's watch carefully how the Omni drone scans,
Investigating. It must be jumping tonight.
so that I get a better understanding of what its real radius is.
Looking around.
Okay, so he
Must
did
be
see
imagining
this.
things.
But it's still like looking northwest is still his best way to be looking at that agent, so we can still pop through the door. He didn't turn to look west, which would have been the problem. Alright, so I think he may scan something like anything less than 6 rather than 5 or less. Okay. We don't have these guys tagged yet. This guy and this guy. So let's send Shalem in here to get that handled. Meanwhile, we can keep exploring. Check for cameras. Just the exit room, great. I guess I could have grabbed that power. But we should have another agent coming through here shortly. Yeah, this guy's been safely tucked away here forever. And all the other guards are presenting themselves to Draco for inspection, which is handy. We never did get Simmons med gel. That's too bad. I could maybe put the servers down up here? But then when I open this door to steal from this guy, he would notice and come investigate. So I think I'm gonna just keep like putting down the servers one turn at a time until I find someplace safe. And that's fine. I probably shouldn't have done it, but it's fine. Or I should have at least planned it. Now we'd like, at some point, to have Olivia pop the firewalls on that thing down a bit. But the action in this room has not yet cooled off. In particular, there's an Omni drone coming in. So now may not be the time. We could stay here, and the Omni drone would scan her and turn to face her, and then we could come up here, and next turn hit this once. But we'd be playing with fire a little bit with both the Omni drone and this guy in like fairly easy range to notice her. And it might prove somewhat difficult to escape. So I think it's probably better to just hide down here until things have settled down. And there's, I think, probably not much for Nika to do, but she should at least... Oh, there is a door. That's great news. Lots of space down here with 0 guards. Okay, it's too bad she's not our hacking expert, but... We also haven't found the, Oh wait, no, yeah, there is a door there. I thought briefly this was a dead end. Okay. And we still haven't found the power supply or the laser grid. That's a little unusual. We'll probably find one of them shortly. I imagine the laser grid is like around here. Alright. Now, do we start parasiting? I think we want to work on this. I think it's okay to spend 1 parasite on this. There's the normal shop. Just because it's going to be so long to hack this, and doing it with just Seed is like a little unlikely. Seed lockpick. I want to get started on... You know, paying 1 for Parasite is fine. I don't know. This is going to take a long time to get, and we want to actually get it. And, like, firewalls are going up again soon, so we really want to start making progress on this. I'm trying to be, like, a little bit... frugal with my power spending, because I do want to throw away 15 of it. and I only get power from those servers, but I think we get like enough. I could maybe even seed something else if it's useful. Parasite something else, rather. For example, that relay switch, but we're not going to it next turn, so I don't know. Doesn't seem that important. Yeah, let's just play with fire. Whatever the demons are, I'll eat them. I don't want to spend power hacking the demon database, basically. So who's the guy coming up here? It's you? You haven't been stolen from. Perfect. I could peek, but we have a camera in this room anyway, so I won't. Yeah. I think we're done, right? Having two agents exploring what is probably just like the relay switch or something down here is like a little suboptimal, but we've already done everything we really need to do in terms of exploring. We found all the goodies. Yeah, in fact, what can be up here? Well, okay, Incognita, that's sort of important. But no safes, no shops, no objective, no guards. We're just looking for Incognita and... Oh no, well, and the side objective for this, that's true. Anyway, let's stop being non-committal and commit. Woo! I didn't realize it was going to get quite so exciting in here. I didn't see how many arrows were going up there. It actually looks like none of them are going to see him. So it's fine. I could even put down the other server. No, I can't. Fine. All I want is credits. No items, please. I don't know. I could toss out a wallet if I needed to. Maybe I should have done that, actually. Thrown away my wallet to grab the sysadmin's medgel, maybe? I figured another agent would take the medgel, but that never happened. I guess I could have swapped, put a wallet in his pocket, and then if we ever steal from him, we could take it back. I don't want to just open this door. There, oops. There could have been a camera right in this corner looking at Olivia. That would have been a little embarrassing. Oh, there's no more cameras. That's good to know, actually. Means I don't even have to peek. I could have just opened this door. Okay, so that really is all that's down here. I don't like you coming to look right here. So I think Olivia maybe wants to distract you to here. But she also wants to open this. How far can you hear? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So you can only hear to here. Which means if I sprint here, I can then just continue sprinting. As long as I don't re-enter this row.
I heard something.
Oh, it's the Omnidrone who's coming to look here. I got confused by the arrows again. Okay, well that didn't actually help. But isn't the Omnidrone going over here, I thought? Maybe not. I'm a little upset about this Omnidrone. I don't know where he's going. He thinks he's just patrolling, but I thought his endpoint was over here, and he's not going there, so I'm not sure what's up. Anyway, just hang out here, would ya? If we need to, you can open the door and shoot the Omnidrone. Okay. Ah, no, they will notice him here. Whoops. Because someone has to go this way and then turn around. We should have tried to create a distraction, but I guess he's all on his own, right? What's he supposed to do? Well... Jeez. I mean, it's looking like this is the time to use the cloaking rig, right? Oh, or a crybaby. Ah, but any crybaby this guy will likely hear, right? And he'll come into the room and notice Draco down here. They're just so loud. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, it says 8, I just wanted to check. So what I want to do is put the crybaby, like, here. But this guy definitely hears it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, he doesn't. Because it's 5 diagonal, which is 5 squared plus 5 squared. Oh, that's 50. And 8 squared is 64. Yeah, he definitely hears it. Okay, what about throwing a wallet? The problem is there's nowhere to put a wallet that the guy who turns to... Go away, please. That the guy who turns to this direction would notice it, right? I mean, I could put it here, I guess, and then maybe, depending on the order guard's move, maybe this guy hasn't picked it up yet by the time it's whoever else's turn. But we can't tell for sure what order these guys are going to move in. Right, the guard who's standing here moves to get out of the way so this guy can come in, and then he goes where he wants to go, which is in here. So... if I could distract him from wanting to go here... I see. So at least I know which one of them is the one who turns to face me, and it's this guy, right? So I think I can throw a wallet here, where only he will see it. And he'll be out of everyone's way. And I can even pick it back up next turn if I want. So I think that's the answer. Wallet here.
What was that?
Sorry, did 2 of you investigate? Oh, this door is open. That's true. Okay, but it's worked, I think. Or has it? Because now I think this guy is going to move to here and then turn around and investigate that square. Yeah, I didn't reckon on the fact that they would both notice it, but of course the door is open. And shutting the door wouldn't have helped either, of course. Okay, well, I guess we have to use the cloaking rig. Throwing the wallet has made things worse from that perspective, because now, at the end of my turn, the guy who's standing here will be facing this way, and I'll be in his peripheral, but I think that's okay. I could re-distract someone to over here, I guess. Or here? But I don't want to do that. I think we're safe enough just using the cloaking rig. What? In use? You mean use? It's not in use. That's clearly false. Don't scare me like that. So we pick this up. We don't want them noticing it when they investigate. We use the cloaking rig. And then we should still be able to steal from both of these guys as well, get the wallet back and get out of here. Is it still Olivia? Yeah, she hasn't done or Nika hasn't done anything yet. Okay, that's Incognita. Wait, Incognita behind a red door? That means there must be two entrances. That's very unusual. Let's see what's over here. I assume it goes into the Incognita room. Okay, and here's the relay switch as well. I guess we knew they would both be down here. Yeah, they connect. Wow, I've never seen an Incognita room with two. No, I have. That's true. Even in the previous playthrough, I saw it. Let's just peek so we've seen all the stuff and we can hack it at leisure. And all I want to spend power on now is parasites, right? Just get those guys rolling everywhere. Is this my highest priority, or do I have to get through this first? I think, like, Olivia can pop this open on her own eventually, faster than we can get all this stuff, so... We don't need this, like, 2 turns from now, right? We're just not going to have that much power. So we should focus on other things, maybe? I don't know. Stuff that we can finish hacking cheaply. So that the parasites might stay at 4 or less for a while. Maybe hit the shop next. Yeah, I mean, we're done exploring, and Nika's in the room with all the money and all the objectives. It's just gonna take a while. Draco, if this cloaking rig doesn't go well, I don't know what I'm gonna do about him. But it should. And then he'll be totally fine. Yeah. Oh, where do we put Olivia? Near this area, I guess? We're pretty sure he can't hear here, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal, which is outside of a 5 radius circle. So that's as close as we can get to being useful. Alright, here comes more firewalls. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we open all this stuff. I'm keenly interested in what's happening up here.
Investigating.
I didn't need the cloak. No, yeah, that's what yep. That's exactly what I thought would happen. Good. He stepped out of the way, then turned to investigate the square he wanted to see. And the cloak worked. They didn't see him, but he's now in their peripheral, so if he moves, they might notice. However, I can arrange... I don't really care if that happens.
I heard something.
You hear something?
Just guarantee none of them come in here, or come into this next room, rather. Take back my wallet. and get a move on. Okay, so the Omni Drone is going up here. So that was one of its patrol points, but the other one is here, I guess. Okay, that makes sense. You know, I was going to have Draco come in here, but Olivia doesn't need his help. Why doesn't he just get started on popping open more firewalls? So we don't need as many parasites. Or to wait as long in general. Maybe I should have kept the sprint on if I was going to do this, for sure. I just didn't think of it. Until I had already toggled the sprint. I mean, like, I don't really even want this. I don't think there are any... I don't know. I might pick up a program like that might... Maybe there'd be a better lockpick or something. Something that fills the role of lockpick, but in a better way. Alright, I think we need to get going on this. Yeah, the drone's looking there. But next turn we can safely get in here. So we want Olivia positioned to take advantage of that opening. And Shalem positioned to not get caught on the back foot or some similar idiom. Just hide in the closet, please. he'll help Olivia with opening this. Not right now, because it's going to be a while before we finish hacking that, but... Okay, and I think no one actually comes in here, so we can drop off both servers over the next 2 turns. But I guess I'm not confident. Why don't I just put them both here where I am confident nobody gets to? Cost me 1 power, but we should have plenty now. May as well drop this. Yeah, just let those parasites chip away at everything. It's gonna take a while, but we have things under control. This is why it's so important to, like, never alert guards if you can help it. Especially, of course, with communicative guards in Advanced Guard Protocol. But just in general, like... any guard who becomes alert makes it so much harder to do stuff like just wait around for 10 turns, which is what I'm going to do now. Maybe not 10, but a lot of turns.
Investigating area. Nothing.
Even if you have them tagged, they become, if not unpredictable, erratic. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That's fine. Our main bottleneck is just turns, not moves. Okay, so there is someone coming in here. So I was right that here is not a good place for the laptop. There's actually 2 people coming in here. Anyway, you got anything for me? No. I don't want Taurus. So I will just leave the laptop. I mean, here could be okay. But let's just put them all the way down in this room where there's just no way anyone ever notices them. I don't need the demon database, so let's just make the straightest line for where we want to go. But I guess it's free to use my attack to get a little progress on the demon database, because it doesn't even cost me any moves, so I may as well. Alright, Olivia can get to here and stay there. Even with Labyrinth, she can just barely manage to do what she needs to do. And she can dance around this Omni Drone. Actually, you don't even have to. You can just stand here and be safe all the time. Although, actually, isn't that this guy's... the third point on this guy's patrol is right here? So it's a little bit trickier, I guess. Okay, so this is coming down in like 2 more turns. We could do it in 1 turn with a lockpick if that were necessary. But we're not going to have enough power to use the relay station for 4 more turns, so this is not the bottleneck. Maybe Incognita is? Maybe these shops are? Seed is not actually going to cover the full cost of a parasite next turn. We're still going to have... Oh yeah, it is, of course. It's only 4. And then 2 turns from now, this one will have fallen off. 3 turns, this one will have fallen off. So yeah, all of our seeds... Our parasites will be exactly covered by seed for a while. Yeah, alright. I think we're pretty much good. Shalem could move forward a bit, I guess, so that we have access to, like, toggling this door, if that seems useful, maybe. Doesn't seem likely to be, since nobody's going to be looking at it. Okay, there's still a lot of action in this general area. Might be a little bit slow to get agents out. But it does mean that we can proceed through this area just with absolute abandon. Going as fast as we like. I guess we want this shop kind of last on the way out. Well, no, I kind of want to know what's there, so I know whether to buy anything. I want both shops hacked at the same, to be available at the same time. And when I open this one, it's gonna like rehack a bunch of devices as well. So I'm probably gonna have to recapture one of the shops, maybe. I don't know. Let's just get a parasite here. Maybe it would have been better to walk here, doesn't matter. Again, movement is not the bottleneck. Okay, so Olivia can get that in good time. This guy is coming all the way through the door, so I don't really care that it's open. My issue is more, can I stand here and still get to safety? And the answer is like, eh? It's a little spooky. You can certainly be safe, and then go like here, here. And I don't remember what this guy's second. Or oh right, he comes over here, doesn't he? So his arrow will be going from here to here, I think. Is there somewhere that's going to be safe from this and also this? Because remember, we can't actually use the door. He'll be looking at that area. I guess this is... no, here. Here is what's safe. And we can still get there from here, even with Labyrinth. Okay. Barely. What item? Oh, that's the key card. Nothing much to do then, I guess. We can always, if we need to, ping this guy away. If somehow I've miscalculated my ability to move through this room.
Investigating area. Guess it was nothing.
Are you for real? patrol was all the way down... Oh, I forgot. This guy wanted to patrol to here. I just spent like 4 turns in a row distracting him so far away from that I forgot what he was looking for. Okay, we may want to send an agent back to pick up those laptops, or... Well, I mean, so first I think we want to ping this guy so it takes him longer to get in there. That I think is very, very fine and reasonable. Oh, let's steal some power. That's great, actually. Saves me a turn. We don't want to hack the Omni drone. You know what? By the way, I should have put down a parasite first in case that was Paradox. Well, you know, I was imagining the Draco would help you down here. But it's sort of looking like he should run back. Wait, what? I thought I saw he had a line going down here. Yet he obviously does not. Oh, he's mainframe sensory. I totally didn't notice this the whole time. Okay, so he goes to check out devices that have been fully hacked, but he doesn't take them back. Alright. So... Oh yeah, I guess Shalem should have probably been standing down here. It doesn't really matter. Am I correct that this guy's going all the way here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we had a plan for this, which was... to get to here. Next turn, duck back into this room and we'll be fine. Oh, there's a wall there. It showed, actually, that I could move there. I'm a little surprised that the thing that like draws where you can move to and the thing that understands where you can move when you right-click don't communicate with each other. Okay, so Draco, I was expecting to like spend his attacks down here, but he can still usefully hack this. Ooh, although... Ah, right. It doesn't reboot devices until you go shopping. Just hacking it is not enough. So, my thinking is, I can afford to spend a ping. Oh no, I don't need to go back to get the laptops, right. But I should, because this guy's going to come back around soon. Okay, but I don't have to do it in a hurry. I can, like, just hack something here. Okay, that looks good. Lost a camera, that's fine. Really cares 0%. So now this guy's turning back around to go investigate this stuff. We sell the power. We grab Incognita. And I guess we hit this safe? Yeah. Don't care about mask, especially one that's exactly the same duration as the mask that's already installed. Whew, good thing I'm about to hit a shop. I'm just gonna sell both of these. They're not worth much. But, you know, at least it's better than nothing. And I can manage to fit them in my inventory. So, this guy's coming back down here, which means we might be interested in him, like, turning around, which we could accomplish by parasiting this. But a parasite on this will go off at the beginning of the turn. Whereas what I want it to do is go off after I'm finished hacking this shop, so that I can turn him around. I actually kind of want it to go off after I'm finished hacking both of these shops, but I don't have the luxury of that kind of time, do I? I guess actually if I just don't use Draco to hack anything, but instead distract this guard with like a ping or something, then 2 turns from now, when I get both shops, I can follow it up by hacking the camera and he'll turn around. Or actually, I can get both shops next turn with a lockpick on one now, right? And then like lockpick the camera as well to send the modded guy away forever. That seems like a pretty cool idea. Oh, I don't even have to lockpick this one next turn. Draco will be there. Great. And then I can just lockpick the server. The camera next turn. So we would like to get Olivia back out of here, which is fine. Very easy to do. Oh, we can also just distract him right now with the door, huh? I guess we therefore want to hack this thing. Oh, he used his attack, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. We'll just slow things down for this guy.
Do you see that?
I guess we may as well work on this guy's firewalls. Could be useful. Stay peeking in that room, though. Yeah. So the laptops look safe. The agents look safe. We have a plan for using all these shops. We have a lot of money to do it in. But to spend there? It's a little bit annoying. Okay, so we're not going to be using any lockpicks to redirect this guy. And we already have hacked devices down here. So I think Olivia is going to sprint tap this guy to keep him busy, which is fine. It's a little annoying to pick up 2 guards. Can I manage to pick up just this one? I don't think I can, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the edge of this guy's hearing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he doesn't hear it. So actually I think I could get just one of them, which is much easier than 2. Right, so here is 3, 4, yeah, okay, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2 for the other. So this is where we want to go.
Did you hear that?
Perfect. Now he's just a piece of cake to keep busy forever. Oh, but I should have hacked this first. Whoops. Should have sprinted also. Anatomy analysis for Shalem is somewhat tempting. Obviously, I don't like paying the cleanup cost for stuff, but being able to just get rid of guards would be a big help. And like, there's this cooker too, right? Both of which are very nice to give to Shalem as like upgrades for his crummy gun. Range 8 tiles. Is this thing as loud as that? No, this one is silent. I see. So there is a trade-off there. I feel like I value the silence more than the extra armor piercing. Is that true? When you shoot a guard, if it makes a noise, the guards will come investigate, but you can move. I feel like I probably want him to get that new gun. And we're just gonna have to wait next return with Draco to open up this shop. I made the mistake by having Olivia finish sprint tapping already. Wait. I could also just get his attention by opening the door. Yeah, no one else is looking at that door, right? Indeed. So let's just open this up. And then we can consider, like, if we want these or not. If there's something better. Hostage monitor? Guards won't shoot while user is holding a KO'd guard. User must be facing directly opposite to a guard? Like, they have to be looking at the guard, I guess. Huh. That's interesting, but I don't want it. Net downlink. Alright, this has not been rebalanced at all, despite it being the strongest augment in the game. Fine. Titanium rods, hasn't either. There's this large gun. I mean, I think this is insane. If we give Shalem the anatomy analysis, and he has armor piercing 5, lethal ammo, and it's got, by the way, 2 ammo? Oh no, it's not lethal, it's a KO. I'm actually not as sure if I want that. What about this? This is a lethal melee weapon? Yeah. It's very quiet. You have just a cloak. Portable cryptography server? What is this? Reduce alarm tracker by 1 every 6 turns. Interesting. So it slows down the alarm level. That's interesting, but I don't think I really want to. Like, it buys you entire turns, which is cool, but I just like I don't need them. I don't have that much inventory space to mess around with. Oh, let's sell these. Now, charge generator is like, you know, we already have the hypercharge pack, which has 3 ammo, but we get so many charge packs that I think 3 ammo is a lot better than one that recharges itself. You could carry both, of course, and then be able to like recharge the ammo on that thing using this, and you'd have like a bazillion ammo. But I don't really want to do it. Here's just a dart paralyzer. Interesting. Ranged weapon. If ranged KOs mean you can paralyze better. Interesting. Piercing kill trap. Yeah. This is, like, kind of insane, isn't it? I guess the problem is that, like, it increases the alarm level. I was kind of excited about the prospect of something you could give to Shalem and also give him anatomy analysis, right? And this is not that, because anatomy analysis only works for ranged attacks. Now, how long does this KO for? 5 turns. Like, that's almost as good as killing them. But, like, not as good. Because when they wake up, they'll alert all the other guards. I'm kind of like, I just want to kill guards. For these last couple missions. The ability to do that is better than most things. Like, it just resolves problems in such a permanent way. So I think we take net downlink and we take anatomy analysis, right? So that's 950, leaving me just under 3,000 left. We buy the cooker, I think. Just a slight improvement for Shalem. That leaves me 2,300. Well, let's sell the med gel in the wallet so I can carry all this stuff. Okay. So we said we were buying 1,000. Yeah, we're buying 1,650 worth of stuff. So we'll have 24 and a bit left. I mean, our gel injector is better than a net downlink? I don't think so. What is this? It has 3 attack actions. Interesting stem. Well, probably a cloaking rig is a good idea. And I think I can just squeeze in a charge generator as well. So that Shalem can really go nuts. Right, let's just check that out. That's 2,350, leaving me, oh my gosh, it's so complicated, 1,755 to spend or something like that? No, the opposite, 1,655. I'm gonna buy all the stuff like I definitely want, and then let the computer do the math for me. I was hoping to buy it all in one go, so that I don't have to worry about like this thing being rebooted or something, but if it gets rebooted, we can just spend an extra turn. So give me the net down link. And the cloak. And that's all from here.
Mainframe devices.
Okay, it did hit this again. But it didn't hit this one. So now we want... Oh, yeah, this costs 650, not 300. So I had that wrong. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, definitely should have had her sprint, as I said before.
Do you see that?
And I should be able next turn to buy a charge generator here. Or no, it's 1600. I can't afford it. So I think we're done with that shop, right? Let's have Draco just stand right here. So that he can hack this camera. It doesn't see you if you don't move. Everyone looks good.
Looking around. It must be jumping tonight.
Got it. Okay, now I don't want you going up there. Instead, I'd like you, I don't know, here?
What?
And, yeah, I think we don't want any more of this stuff. I could have gotten the charge generator instead of the cloaking rig, but I think the cloaking rig is much more valuable. It costs less, which arguably means it should be weaker, but it's not. There's so much charge available. And, like, am I going to need to kill 8 guards per mission? It seems unlikely, right? Oh, I didn't need to pick these up yet, I guess. Well, let's not pick the other one up then. What is closest to the door? Is it here or here? Here. It's 4.5 away, that's 5.
Guess it was nothing.
Alright, picked up some good augments. That's nice. Oh wait, I could have given Nika... Oh, she's carrying the augment that Shalem wants. Oh, I also forgot to have her sprint. What? And you're looking that way, right? You won't see this? Yeah. Drop that real quick. I shouldn't have picked up the server, then we could have done this more easily. Oh. I needed to clear up space in Draco's inventory, not hers. Put the server back down. Put a bunch of stuff down here. There you go. Now take all the stuff she doesn't want, which is these things. So she has room to carry. The net downlink, which she can install.
Augment installed.
She's now even more of a scout agent. And give her back, I don't know, the anatomy analyzer. Does he have he has armor piercing too? We could knock this guy out and get a scan off of him, but no, he's tagged to a psi. Like, I don't really want to do that. I'm not tagged, whatever. This is the best place to be, I think. Oh, no one's coming into this room? I can hide right here. Oh, I forgot there was stuff on the ground. Whatever. Ah, hang on. She can move a bit further. Because we can hack this device and send the modded guy away. Do I want to do that now? I guess not.
What the?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep him down here forever, basically. It's gonna be a little bit close on getting out before alarm level 5, but it's not like alarm level 5 is the end of the game. It should be pretty easy to dodge them a bit if necessary. Be careful. There's a, and that's the Omni drone. So we don't have to worry about being overheard, really. Ah, we can just walk here. Nope. I thought he was looking this way. Well? Shaylin? Maybe you could do a sprint to here? Yeah, that should work fine.
I heard something.
Shalom's done basically nothing all mission. What happens if you teleport out while there's a guard in here? Does he get locked in and he like can't leave, or what? That'd be an interesting thing to learn. If you do a partial teleport while there's a guard. Anyway, we'll just hang out right here. No sprinting required. Oh, we should have... No, it's fine. We can just pass stuff off to Draco now, I guess. She's noticeably slower right now because of her gel injectors. Or no, she's actually still faster. The mod rebalanced this so that it's not as overwhelming at the beginning of the mission and doesn't degrade as quickly. I think it was like 5, but it goes down by 2 per alarm level. No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. I'm not sure what they did to this. It looks almost like they made it stronger, which would be insane. Alright, then we're getting in next turn, right? It would be nice to KO this guy, I guess. Just for the scan and possible credits. It means we would get to alarm level 5 right at the start of next turn, but that should be okay.
You see that?
It also means we can get in here faster. Oh, I didn't get his money this whole time? Even better. We'll also be reminded how KOing psi units works. I'm gonna just ambush him instead of attacking directly, so that if we do alert them, it doesn't happen until, like, the guard turn starts. I guess it's a little spooky if this guy comes in. I don't know, we can rewind if he gets alerted during the guard turn before, and then he just charges in here, I guess that would be a problem. We have a rewind if necessary.
Investigating. Guess it was nothing.
Okay, we're gonna find out. Did they get alerted? Yep. Okay,
Intruder.
Alarm level 5.
cool. So now we know how that works.
They will be put down.
First of all, do we need a rewind? There's this guy, right? But Olivia could just knock him out, and then we could run away. Right, she's got a line of sight there. Hey, got them credits.
What was that?
Warning. Daemon installed.
We're not getting a scan from that guy, but that's okay.
Investigating.
Wait, are you on Overwatch? How can you see? Who can you see? Ah, right, you can see here, which is fine, but you can't see there. Actually, what? How? Who are you pointing your gun at? Oh, we actually can get a scan on this guy. I didn't notice that. Do I have to be in line of sight for that to work? That's another thing to find out. Oh, I could have just shut the door to confirm. I can totally do this. Okay. So we want to get more KOs, which means using... Who else even has a decent weapon? I guess Nika? It's gonna be a little tricky to get this guy with Nika's weapon, I guess. No, it's not. I'm gonna sprint over there, KO him, and then like ping away the guys who are gonna notice that. So let's bring the guard body to like here. Ah, we don't even need to ping. We've got a big old crybaby that can go like here. Okay, yeah, he is. I don't totally understand why he's allowed to overwatch right now when she's only noticed, not watched, but it doesn't matter. We can get away. I sort of don't quite understand what's happening. We want to get out of Nika's way.
Hey, investigating.
All right. Now Nika, where is she? Here she is.
Damn it. They got away.
Wants to shut this door. That's very important. And then knock this guy out
What was that?
here.
Augment installed.
This ambush would set off alarm level 6, I guess? It's a little bit spooky. It would be better not to do it right now. But to do it next turn instead. And we can manage that because Shalom can sprint
Hey, investigating.
and then unsprint. And now we can just get that guy next turn. Cool. I guess we should have parasited this a while ago. Could have lockpicked then parasited, that would have been obviously better.
Investigating the area.
Alarm level 6.
Super elite enforcer.
They will be your death.
Enforcer drone 3.
What was that? Investigating.
What are these guys about?
What was that?
Oh my god, just let me look at them. Stop dragging the camera controls away. You have scan grenades, silent with extra AP, heavy armor 2, armor piercing weaponry. Pretty cool. Oh, and KO resistant, that's also important. Enforcer drone has failsafe protection. Wow, it's got a pulse drone scanner as well as it's like normal walking around and vision stuff. Cool. Obviously not super important to me. In fact, Draco can just do this himself, right? He needs to get over there anyway to get the body scanned.
What was that?
I didn't give him... I don't have power. Alright, well, this one works. Whatever, she'll do it. Okay, he just has a key card. We did steal from him, that's what I thought. Alright, no credits on that. Away we go. Good mission, got everything we wanted. Couldn't quite afford that battery pack that recharges, but that's life. We got several useful upgrades. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.